僕の足元に乾いた街に空に飲まれたどの星の定めから君のための光探している Another world in my way away I don't wanna fly You're right by my side Even if we see a city of darkness I miss you again Take you in sunshine 生きてゆくこの世界で
Hey, this is Hitogiri Kurtai, and welcome to Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. The reason why this one took so long was purely because I took too damn long to kill the Demi-Fiend. Mostly out of laziness. Not load, those are my old save files. I already checked both of them, none of them were from when I actually beat the game from loading my previous 100% save. Alright, yep, clear data. Oh, I guess they both technically count. That was before fighting Demi-Fiend, this was after. Hopefully it still counts that I killed Twang Long, since I think I just straight up ignored him. And killed every other optional boss, so hopefully I still get his ring. Alright, get the following. Summer items become available. The rings. Bonus points added to characters. You get stat points based on how many mantras you've maxed out to, I think, a maximum of 5 stat points per per stat for each character, depending on mantra. I already maxed out all of them, so I should have an extra 5 stat points and everything. Game difficulty becomes selectable. Yep. And we'll be doing hard mode purely because Satan only appears in hard mode. Pretty much the only reason.
Argila! Wait for me!
Careful, guys. Hey, Heat. Don't run too fast, okay?
Oh, come on! Surf and Sarah are way ahead of us!
Hey, Fred. What is this leaf made out of?
Data. It's like people's thoughts.
Data?
People have always wondered about things. Questions like, who are we? Or what is this world really made of? They discovered molecules and atoms, and then they found even smaller particles. Finally, the most basic building block was so small that it could only be defined as data. You and the forest are essentially the same. It all goes back to people's thoughts. Thoughts are carried on until they return to their origins, and then...
I don't really get it.
It's okay. I didn't either at your age. But now, I think I do. Where we came from, and where we're going. The world set on the verge of death. Science created by men who acted as gods, assumed our image, and betrayed its creator's purpose. mankind signed a contract for great power and wealth. Without realizing, they had signed their own death warrant. I suppose it couldn't be helped, with people wasting their minds on drinking and worse. But the ones picking up the tab had quite the price to pay. Needless to say, it was a lot more serious than paying off the barkeeper. The blazing black sun, ruins and wastelands stretching as far as the eye could see, plants withered from the corrupt data of the sunlight, and people turned to stone, trapped forever between life and death. The survivors were forced underground, far away from their old lives. The lucky few chosen by the Karma Society lived in a sanctuary formed of God's wisdom, oblivious to the chaos outside. Hell, that's what it was. Hell.
Find them?
No, sir.
Alpha Team, begin a search to the south. You men, follow me. Roger.
But they lived through a hell far worse than that. The Junkyard, a city of rusted iron and constant rain.
I've come to help everyone.
Its people lived in divided tribes and committed themselves to a never-ending war, all for a chance to reach the paradise called Nirvana. Given the power of Atma, demons, by the Karma Temple, they ended the war with gnashing teeth as enemies devoured enemies. At last, they materialized here, in this world, searching for the girl who held the key to everything.
So, you're saying this dump is supposed to be Nirvana?
Based on the information at hand, it's a logical conclusion. I assume the others arrived here as well.
These kids, except for the soldiers, are the only people I've seen, but I'm sure Cielo and Heat are okay.
We must locate Sarah. This world and the junkyard, and our true identities. Sarah has answers.
We'll have to take care of those guys outside first. Who are they, anyway? They just attacked without warning.
They're Karma Society soldiers, duh.
Society?
Don't you know anything? The soldiers come from Karma City to, hunt other humans.
They hunt? That's right, for food. Those bastards can turn into demons. They eat whoever they can get their hands on.
And the Black Sun? The statues? Are those related to the Karma Society as well?
You cannot be serious. Of course they're related. The old hag that discovered the stone disease is their boss. Savior of all mankind, my butt.
Our logical destination should be Karma City.
No way! You're gonna get killed!
They may have captured our comrades.
So we're in the same boat, aren't we?
Do you know of a route to the city?
Sorry, I don't. But I know a guy who does. He's kind of a loser, though. So...
May we meet him? In return, we will help you rescue your comrades.
if this is a trick, You'll regret it. I don't trust you adults.
I thought you were fighting against the society. We are making this agreement as warriors. Why would a warrior's age be relevant?
Warriors, huh?
Okay. It's a deal then. All right, I'll take you guys to Roland. Whoa, it's just a handshake. Haven't you ever shaken hands before?
That's Surf. He's the leader of our tribe. I'm Argilla. Mr. Personality here is Gale.
Okay then. Come on, follow me, Surf.
Okay. Karma Temple and Karma Society. Can't be a coincidence. Sarah and Angel are probably in Karma City. Thought we returned to normal once we reach Nirvana. We need to find Sarah. I'm sure she can explain this. You're right. If we can find Sarah, I'm sure we'll run to everyone else. They'll be fine. Okay, so. Status? Yeah, our stats are a bit higher than what they would normally be. Helps out a little bit. I don't believe I have any skills aside from the ones I have set. Yeah. Even if I did do New Game Plus from my previous save file, it wouldn't have made a difference since hard mode does not transfer anything over. I mean, all I'd get would be like human form, which you unlock. Human form makes you start off in human form in fights, which you only get for beating the game at least once. I think there's also a ring you can only get for being in the game once, meaning I can't collect every single ring in the game. But whatever. It should be good. Oh yeah, okay, I don't start with any items. Once I get access to money, since I had over 1 million Maka, I should have 20k when I get actual money in this game. Roland's hideout is at the end of this block. We're in society territory now, but things are still okay on the other side. We appreciate your help, but you sure you don't know much about the society? You sure you don't know much about the society, even though you can change the demons and everything? Where'd you guys come from? Try to make sure. Okay, yeah, map. Okay. Some soldiers can be heard talking. They're around here somewhere. Keep searching. Once again, I don't believe there's anything in this game that requires you to be at full or anything. In fact, I don't think there's anything that you can. I don't think there's any cells or anything that you can sell for that type of thing either. Looking for treasure. Can't go down there. I'm probably just missing something simple. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, there was a spot that I could go down, apparently. Okay. Over... Oh, ladder. Too focused on those stairs. Wait, hold on. Society set up these weird machines all over the city. We haven't really figured out how to use them yet. But, you guys are free to try it if you want. Alright, save stations. But large terminals. Oh yeah, unable to obtain mantra. We don't have the access to be able to do that yet, just like the first area in the first game. I can just save over that. It's not my save data. Anyways, it was a friend of mine's that I got to play the game. But that was like 3 or 4 years ago, so... pretty sure he already transferred the save data to his own memory card by this point. In fact, the New Game Plus thing was that his too. I probably should have kept mine. Well, they're right there. Unless I saved it to the other memory card. Whatever, too late now. If you start tuning, the kids die, get it? Tuning? Let them do whatever they want. I don't know where you came from, but there's no way you're better tuners than us. I would not advise you against going against the Embryon with such small number. We know only the ways of the junkyard. In order to live, we kill, devour, and destroy. If you don't wish to die, I suggest you leave. You're mocking us. Also, the battle music in this game is like the best in the series. I could listen to that track for hours. Okay, so once again we have stats. Oh, I meant. Gotta focus on those right now. Not entirely sure how to build in this game. Devour or be devoured. That is the rule we must live by. Judge for yourselves what kind of beings we are. Alright. Strong presence behind the door. This is Hound Alpha. We've captured a fox. Roger, bring them to transport. Man, this is no fun. Hunting's only good when they resist. Wish they'd been assigned to hunt those ghosts, you know. I see. People in this area are called foxes, and we are considered ghosts. From the way the soldiers reacted earlier, it seems not everyone knows about us. Hey, it's the ghosts! Attack! Gale has new skills. Now he knows Zon and Void Force. You're a monster. Somebody help me. No, these guys are different. She ran away. I guess that's the way it goes. Don't worry, we'll explain to everyone later. We need to head straight north from here. That's where you'll find Roland. Come on, let's go. Gale up. Zon, Void Force. Argella should be learning Terra moves. Ah yes, free heal spot. Strange energy flowing from the ground. Yay! It's them. Found 3 ghosts and 2 foxes in the location where Hound Alpha has lost contact. They seem to be unidentified tuners. Ghost this, ghost that. I'm getting sick of hearing that. We're the Embryon tribe, don't you forget it. The Embryon? What are you trying to pull? These guys are usually weak to Zon. Yeah. Seems they found our exact location. Fred, we need to hurry. No problem. I think I can start running into random battles now. Yep. treasure. Cornered them. They're as good as dead. Ow. Whoa, please. Do I have Devour skills now that I think about it? I think... Nobody? Oh, yeah, right. Surf is learning that. That's right. I was just thinking about that. Go up here just to get the map a little bit more. Mini save point. Them. They just never stop. If you left us alone, we wouldn't have to kill you. They're heading north, just like we heard. I believe they're heading back to the nest. It's only a matter of time now. Guns aren't effective, huh? Yeah, well, look, it was just done. I forgot, yeah, they can find items now. Strange. I don't feel as strong as I did in the junkyard. What's wrong with me? I feel weaker as well. I do not comprehend it, but there's no point in worrying. Even if we lose physical strength, the experience of the past continues to live inside us. Let's go. Are you alright? We can help. Ha, surprise, kid. You're a demon, but you're helping me? Surf and his friends are different. They're on our side. Thank you. I can make it out of here by myself. Okay. Go straight. Truck drop. We all arrived in the city separately. I assume you've seen the sun. Would you like to see it again? The stairs behind you lead up to the surface, but we can't go out there. Since the sun got screwed up, anyone who goes out there gets Cuvier syndrome. Their bodies turn to stone. I'm not even sure if they're dead or are still alive. I hope they're alive though. My dad, he's out there too. You and Gale came here in broad daylight, right? I guess demon bodies are immune to the effects of sunlight. I'm a little jealous. I haven't seen the sun yet. When the junkyard disappeared, I suddenly woke up in the city. So that's the sun. I didn't expect it to be black. It's too bright, I can't look at it. That thing's the reason Fred and the others can't live outside. If this is Nirvana, then I think I prefer the reign of the junkyard. It appears these people fell victim to the Cuvier syndrome. I believe the Atma power is what protects us from the same ailment, though I don't understand why. They turned to stone because of the exposure to sunlight. A painful grimace scars his face. So because of exposure, his head's missing. The body is falling apart. Head's missing. So because of exposure, body's falling apart. Really no reason to go out there. Well, there's an optional boss that shows up there much later, like near the end of the game later. That's pretty much about it. Did you say anything else? Oh, the solar noise that affected us in the junkyard must have come from the black sun. There's no sun in the junkyard. What could this mean? Okay. It's the same thing. Okay. Boys can be heard talking. This is a message for the unidentified tuners. We know you're hiding nearby. Surrender in human form immediately, or we'll kill the captives. Those soldiers don't give a damn about humans, Surf. If we don't do something, they're gonna die. Surf, you gotta help them. Words can be heard. There's a message for unidentified tuners. Surrender in human form immediately, or we'll kill the captives. Anything over here? Since that message popped up over there, that's probably where I have to go. Ooh, shiny. Strange object covers. We usually have something else. Shot shell. Okay. So we got what? Ammo. Which we probably won't be using very much of, but Surf and Argilla should be prioritized since their guns actually do real damage. Surf more so than Argilla, but yeah. Since Surf has... I believe his gun has higher crit, Argilla's just has a higher chance of hitting. Oh, new enemies. Oh. Close. Let's put... I usually build them as magical characters. I'll surf usually. Magic's terribly useful in this one. Quick save. There's a measure for the unidentified tuners. We know you're hiding nearby. Surrender immediately. Do it or the captives die. Out. She doesn't use ice. Oh, thanks. Didn't matter anyways. Hey, Argilla, Terra, Void Earth. I don't really need to analyze. I'm usually pretty good at remembering stuff like that. Presence? Yeah, sure. You guys are pretty slippery. I don't care if you're a ghost or a tribe or anything. I'm gonna interrogate the hell out of you until I find out how you became tuners. We got Malufu and Micronova. There's a lot more combo skills in this game. Oh, okay. That was easy. That was way easier than I was actually expecting. Jeez. Hello, Kelpie. He stopped breathing. And it wouldn't have mattered which way I came in. That guy dies in it, regardless of what you do. Oh, help again. This is Hound Unit Charlie. The tuners are approaching the barrier. I need backup. I repeat, backup. Trask. That's not Traska, that's, oh, that is Trask, okay. Surf has Devour and just mana. Since I have... Oh, yeah, I have room for both of them. Even though I probably won't use Devour very much right now. I mean, there's no point in using it right now anyways. Because I can't change mantras.
I'm sorry. make this quick.
Traska's a normal enemy now, okay. He's probably resistant to physical or something. Oh. Or not. Get Ice Blast. They're telling me that the next spot that the boss is weak to ice. That made things easier. Oh, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Get up. Hello, Trask. Alright, strong presence. Let's heal up if I haven't already. Do some things. Okay. Everybody else should be fine.
Hey, freak! I'll tear those tusks right off your face!
What he said!
Those brats! Capture them!
Get him, Surf! Get him!
Yeah, get him!
What a funny kid. He reminds me of Cielo.
Alright, just checking. Now we do. But... Okay. Ah, weak to force. Gotcha. Should finish it off. Alright. Pretty obvious what he's going to do, so. Void Earth. Okay. Nice.
Hey, what's that?
Move! Out of my way!
Hey, stay back!
It's Fred! He must have beat those Karma Society guys!
That's not possible.
It's our secret signal! It has to be him! Now open the stupid gate! 'Gate! 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 '
through eventually.
Open it! Thanks to us, you can go back to sitting on your asses all day.
Look at them. Think they're with the guy we captured?
Excuse me. Would you happen to know Cielo?
You know Cielo?
I do. He's safe with us. I'm Roland of Locapala. Welcome.
I was right. We're not as strong as before. Sir, when we left the junkyard, did you feel forced out somehow? I want to say my body was overwritten. Does that make sense? Maybe I just can't describe it properly. I think that's why we can't remember the skills we learned there. Locapala is actually an interesting name. It's from some India country or something. It means Guardians of the Gods. I think that's relevant. Well, considering how much Hindu references there are in this game. Hey, do you know what that red thingy is? I don't. It's kind of bothering me, actually. A small what now? Me and Fred brought it here after we found it. We plugged it in and it just lit up and started humming. We don't know what it's used for. Free heal station, which I believe stays there throughout the rest of the game. Trying to avoid eye contact. Still setting things up. Please come back later. The Karma Society divides people into two groups, protect and don't protect. They think of us as food. It seems like the people here do not possess Atma powers. You fought the Karma Society? There's only 3 of you. Stay away. Locapala is planning an attack on the Karma Society, but they're all talk. I can tell one look of them just by... I can tell you're one of them just by looking at you. What's happening to the world? I was expecting a buff demon guy. I don't think I trust my life to a leader like you. Whatever, Roland's getting tired of waiting for you. Before we take you to CL, I'd like to have a word with you.
I hope Fred wasn't much trouble. I became his guardian after his father died.
Where is Cielo?
Well, we thought the society sent him. Your friends nearby.
What is this?
You know, You don't seem artificial.
What do you mean?
Take a look.
The junkyard?
Actually, it's called Asura Project, Stage 1. It's a VR designed for urban warfare.
Huh? What's that mean?
You guys, and that world you were in, are programs the Cyber Shaman created for the Society.
Dude, you seriously need to lay off the booze.
The Asura Project. It was designed to develop combat enhancement AI, to be implanted in live soldiers. You were going to be programmed into microchips. Stage 1 is a coliseum for selecting the most effective AI. It's a purgatory born of wisdom that man stole from God.
The war will escalate. God has cursed us all.
God?
Yes, God. 30 years ago, at the end of the 20th century, crises erupted worldwide. Mutated pathogens, abnormal weather patterns, collapsed ecosystems, and the QVA syndrome. Historically, a genius always emerges in troubled times. 10 years ago, one such individual found the source of these problems. Jenna Angel. She was part of the International Environmental Stabilization Committee.
It's her!
But your hopes and beliefs are utterly worthless.
She stated the disasters were caused by data from the sun, hidden discreetly within its rays. The sun, a gigantic body of accumulated data. She said he was there from the beginning, influencing Earth and its development. That places him on God's level.
And what does this God have to do with us?
Man is God's accursed son. We use our knowledge to find new ways of killing. The Society was formed to survive our tribulation, but the army corrupted it, and you were created. However, knowledge alone cannot create a perfect AI.
The Cyber Shaman? You said she created us.
A medium between God and man. She is the only one with the ability to extract data from God, the Society's very foundation.
Sarah works for the Society? We risked our lives for her. You're saying none of that matters?
You can't fight your programming.
Sarah cared about us.
An artist can feel love for her masterpiece sometimes.
Shut up!
Calm yourself. Tell me, how did you learn of all this?
We have a mole in the Society.
How can you verify the information's authenticity?
This disk of composite data, we received it just before you arrived. A complex electromagnetic wave pattern. Our test subject became a demon like you. And then, of course, there's your existence. God, shaman. We have to believe. Here's a question. Do you know what happened in the Karma Society 5 years ago? Would you like to? Colonel Terrence E. Beck. He claimed that you had all died, according to Cielo.
That is not his face.
Back then, he oversaw the Asura project. He died when God went mad. A man who died in this world claims an AI killed him. Doesn't make sense. You and Varen are supposed to be programs. Something happened that day. Only the cyber shaman knows the truth, linking you to the society.
Get to the point. What is it you want?
Bring us the cyber shaman. It's her fault that there are orphans like Fred. But without the shaman's power, we have no hope.
And in exchange,
We'll give you the infiltration route and all necessary supplies.
while Cielo remains captive, unacceptable.
What?
You mentioned a test subject who became like us. We need manpower.
You're saying you want us to become monsters?
A slip of the tongue. I did not ask you to accompany us, unless the test subject cannot. You killed him.
Is that true? Roland?
He could have lost control. We had to.
This is nothing but coercion. You have no honor.
How dare you slander us?
It may be true that we become frightful monsters. However, the people of the junkyard fought for their very survival. I will not accept that it was all just an illusion. You're the people of Nirvana. Lupa died in vain. I see. You needn't say anything. We will agree to your terms. Not to help you, but for Sarah's sake and for Fred.